I feel disgusting because this is now 2 weeks in a row of me agreeing with an elected Republican in Washington, D.C., which I don't think I've done for years and years and years. So The Hill says this: McConnell unveils bill to legalize hemp. Now that is interesting. So right now, hemp is on the federal list of controlled substances, which is honestly the silliest thing I've ever heard because hemp doesn't even get you high. My understanding of it is that hemp is related to cannabis, to marijuana. So since it's related, therefore it's just kind of lumped in and thrown in with controlled substances and treated as if it's a drug. And years ago, there was an early lobbying effort against hemp, and the lobbying effort succeeded. So now hemp is treated like it's a drug, even though it's not a drug, which is just like comical. So, which is a lot like CBD oil, by the way. CBD oil, it doesn't get you high, but it's banned in many places. So some states have passed laws where it's okay, but I remember, because we covered the story, there was a kid living in New Jersey, and the mom was begging Chris Christie back when he was governor, hey, can you allow CBD oil because my kid has seizures, it's the only thing that helps him. And Chris Christie told him to fuck off. And then they had to move. They had to move to like Colorado or something in order to get the CBD oil so they could stop the seizures. I mean, look at how callous that is and how stupid that is. It doesn't even get you high, but since it's related to a thing that allows you to tweak your consciousness, we're going to ban it and you can't have it to stop seizures. I mean, that's out of this world stupid. So here's why McConnell's doing this. Understand, McConnell is not by any stretch of the imagination doing this for a principled reason or, he heard an argument that convinced him, so that's why he's doing it. That's not the way Washington, D.C. functions. These aren't honest actors who are sitting down and who are open to ideological disagreement and conversation and reason. That's not the way it works. The way it works is hemp could be a giant industry in Kentucky. So since hemp could be a giant industry in Kentucky, he knows, this will make me popular in Kentucky, so let me do that. Because it doesn't require much from him. It doesn't require much. Here, I'll propose this bill to legalize hemp, which would really help my state, and of course Kentucky, among other states, not just Kentucky, but states are struggling, especially in the middle of the country. They're struggling. Manufacturing has been gutted in many of these places, in coal country specifically. So you need to try to make up for the loss of jobs, which has been happening over the past few decades. Well, this is one way to do it. Because hemp can be used in so many products. It's such a versatile thing. So, I mean, this is a no-brainer that he's proposing it. And I hope that every single senator hops on board and supports this. Because unlike them, like the Republicans will say fuck off to the Democrats no matter what. I mean, Democrats will say, hey man, 97% of people want a universal background check. Can we do that? And Mitch McConnell will say, no, fuck you. Because Mitch McConnell's a bad person. That's what he is. But we shouldn't, in turn, be against good ideas because of the source. So, irrespective of the fact that Mitch McConnell is the one proposing this, at the end of the day, it's the correct policy. So everybody should hop on board. Everybody should support this policy. And this is a no-brainer. And this is just like, just like the drug industry. You want to create overnight a massively powerful industry and create hundreds of thousands, if not millions of jobs? Legalize, tax, and regulate drugs. By the same token, you want to create a bunch of jobs and a bunch of wealth creation and more of a tax base and do deficit reduction and all job creation, all that stuff? Okay, legalize hemp. So this is a no-brainer. I'm happy Mitch McConnell's doing it, and everybody should hop on board. So let's get going.